holiday, during Idul Azha, I spend a lot of time with my family and my relatives, and in the afternoon and in the noon, I visit my close relatives, and sometimes they visit us. So yeah, this is the so yes, in this day I spend a lot of time with my relatives and my family. We have a lot of fun, and also play different kinds of games with my friends and my cousins that come in our house in this day. Next question. What do people usually do on public holidays? Well, well, it depends on the holidays. Like if it's an Independence Day or it's a Mother Language Day, people go to the National Memorial to show their respect to the martyrs. But in all the public holidays, in most people do these things normally. Like they eat good foods, they eat different kinds of sweets, and also they have a lot of fun. And also sometimes, if the holiday is connected to our freedom fighters, then they pray for them. Next question. Do you like to spend long holidays or just short? Well, I think long holidays are not necessary because nowadays people are really busy. It's, I mean, not just students, everyone is busy. If you tell students or adults, students have their studies and adults have their work. So yeah, we need a holiday. We need holiday to refresh our mind, to make us a little more attentive in our studies, because if we work or study very hard and don't take any break, then it will affect our studies and work. We won't be able to be attentive in them. So yeah, I think a short holiday is enough to refresh our mind. So that's all.
Okay, Sipa, thank you very much for your space. Actually, you have done very well. So stay with me for part two. First, we'll finish our part one, then part two. Sigma now will speak on part one.
Okay, sir. The first question is, what is your name? My full name is Urpita Khanam Sigma. You can call me Sigma. The second question is, are there any public holidays in your country? Yes, according to the calendar of Bangladesh, there are 15 public holidays in my country. They are International Mother Language Day, the Victory Day, the Independence Day, Idul Fitr, Idul Adha, Shobe Meraj, Shobe Qadr, Eid Miladun Nabi, Akhir Chahid Somba, etc. The third question is, what is your favorite holiday and why? Okay, my favorite holiday is International Mother Language Day, which is observed on 21 which is observed in 21 February all over the world. And there are some reasons why it becomes my favorite holiday. In this day, our language martyrs sacrificed their lives to establish Bangla as the state language of Pakistan. And in this day, I go to the Shahid Minar with my parents in barefooted to offer flower wreaths to the language martyrs. So that's why International Mother Language Day is my favorite holiday. The fourth question is, what was the last holiday that you enjoyed a lot? The last holiday that I enjoyed a lot was Idul Adha, and I enjoyed it with my family members in rural areas, and I enjoyed a lot with them. The fifth question is, do you prefer a holiday in a city or on a beach? Actually, I live in a city, so that's why I prefer a holiday in a city. The fifth question is, what do you actually, what, sorry, the sixth question is, what do you usually do during this holiday? Actually, I am a college student, so I remain busy with my studies and my work. So during this holiday, I especially spend quality time with my family members, especially my friends, and hang out with them in restaurants. And therefore, I usually go to with them many historical places which located in my town. The seventh question is, what do people usually do on public holidays? Actually, there are many public holidays in Bangladesh, and it varies from people to people and their mental condition. So, on public holidays, people usually spend quality time with their family members. Actually, the people who live in town, the people who live in town remain busy with their work. So that's why they usually spend their time with their family members on public holidays. The last question is, do you like to spend long holidays or short holidays? I think I like to spend short holidays because as I am a student, I don't need to spend long holidays, and I have a and I have not enough time for my exams. And short holidays can gives us and short holidays can makes us feel refresh about ourselves, and it gives us refreshment. That's all, sir.
Okay. No need to use the word actually repeatedly. Okay, you are repeating it several times, so don't use it like that way. And the pronunciation of enough, it will be enough, enough. Okay, enough.
Okay, sir.
Okay, and the other person almost okay, no problem. Who is ready for this? Rahul De, or Najia? Anyone? If you are ready, please unmute yourself. Najia or Rahul De? If you are not ready for the topic, then you can just introduce yourself by mentioning your name, your place, and also your profession. That's enough for you. You can do it. Otherwise, I will start part 2. Rahul De and Nadia.
Sir, Assalamu alaikum. My name is Nazia. I want to answer the questions here. The first question is my name. My full name is Nazia Tahsin and short in Nazia. The second question is, are there any public holidays in our country? Yes, there are many public holidays in my country, such as the others have said. The third question is, what is your favorite holiday and why? My favorite holiday is Pohla Boishakh. It is the first day of our Bengali year. We enjoy this day with various cultural programs, and I enjoy this day with my family and friends. So I like this holiday most. The next question is, which was the last holiday that you enjoyed a lot? The last holiday that I enjoyed a lot is Idul Adha. I have spent this holiday with my family and my cousins in my native village. So we made a lot of fun there. That's why it it's the last holiday that I enjoyed most. Do you prefer a holiday in a city or a beach? It depends on the holiday. But in general, I prefer a holiday in a city or in a village if the holiday is like Eid or other long holidays. I like that in village. But if it is a short time holiday, so I like it in a city. The next question is, what do you usually do during this holiday? Um, I usually I usually make take I sorry I usually spend time with my family and sometimes my friends with in holidays. As I'm a student, I don't get enough or um, much time to spend on holiday. That's all. The next question is, what do people usually do on public holidays? What a person does on public holiday, it depends on him. If the day is a national day, if it is a national holiday, people generally pay honor to the national memorial or other places. But if it is a religious holiday, we make our prayer, we pray to Allah and to other religious programs on our holidays. The next question is, do you like to spend long holidays or short? I actually like short holidays as I'm a student and I don't have too much time to spend long holidays. But sometimes when I am too pressurized by my study or other works, I like to spend long holidays. So that's all I have wanted to say.
Okay, Najia, thank you for your space. You have done almost okay. You need to practice a lot. Try your level best to join with us regularly. If you do it, I think you'll be able to improve yourself.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Okay, then no news. Okay, now we can start part two. I think Sifat, you are ready for it. Just type part two and meet yourself, Sifat.
Okay, sir. Well, describe a time you felt proud of a family member. Okay, the first question: Who this person is? Well, this person is my father. When it happened? Well, I don't remember exactly when it happened, but I suppose at that time I was in class 2. I was preparing for my examination. What the person did? Well, actually, what happened was it was my final exam in a coaching. I studied there. Well, my father helped me with a math exam and explain why you felt proud of him or her. Well, actually, at that time, our teacher in that coaching held a final exam for math, but in the last 2 days before the exam, our teacher changed the syllabus completely. He changed almost 3 lessons there, and they were really big, so it was almost impossible to complete in 2 or 3 days. But my father is a very skilled math teacher, so only in that 2 days my father taught me all the things in those 3 lessons, because they were new to me and I hadn't ever done those maths before, because sir gave them and made them up by himself. It was not in our textbook back then. But my father still managed to teach me all that in just 2 days. So it was really helpful, because most of the students in that coaching couldn't do well in that math exam because of sir's sudden change of syllabus. But I did pretty well in that because my father helped me on that. So yeah, I am really proud of him because he helped me in this, because without him I couldn't do well in this exam. Yes, so that's all.
Okay, okay, Sifat, thank you for your space. Yeah, you're doing well. Keep it up. Try your level best, practice more and more. That will help you to improve yourself. Okay, then Rahul, would you like to say something? Okay, okay, Rahul, thank you very much to join with us. He is on a train, so he cannot talk with us. Mhm. Yeah, Sigma, go ahead for part two.
Okay, sir. Let's talk about part two. Today I'm going to describe a time when I felt proud of a family member, and it was 2022, and this person was my little brother Abir, and he recently studies in 8th class, and his friend named Nafi, who is quite a brilliant student. Uh, um, and it happened in 2022, and my brother makes me proud of himself. uh, my brother Abir makes me proud of himself for doing a very good activity. When my brother Abir was in 7th class, she when my brother Abir was in 7th class, he saved money for buying a new mobile phone, because uh, his mobile phone was very old, and the network was not very good condition in his mobile phone, so that's why he saved money for buying a mobile phone. But when he saw that his friend Nafi was a quite brilliant student, but his family condition is very low, then he felt very sad about it and gave all the money to his friend Nafi and my little brother Abir hide it from myself and my entire family members. When Nafi did a very good result in the examination and the teacher admitted him by taking the money, he told us about the story and explained what Abir actually did with him by giving him this money. So I felt proud of him because he did a very good job. That that's why I think he is a person of great humanity. That's all, sir.
Okay, okay, Sigma, thank you for your space. Actually, I haven't noticed any important mistake in your space, so that's okay. Then
Okay,
who is
sir.
ready? Who is ready? Who is ready for it? For part 2, Nadia, are you ready for it? Yeah,
Yes, sir, I am.
okay, go ahead on part 2.
The person for whom I am proud of my family is my mother. The next question is when it happened. It happened on last year in 2022. What the person did. Actually, one of my cousins who live in I'm extremely sorry, sir. Um, One of my cousins who live in village is a very brilliant student, but uh, his family uh, cannot afford his cannot afford her educational expenses of private because the privates of science are very expensive or very expensive. So it 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 made it was very hard for her to continue her study in science and make a good result. But on that time, my mother started to send her enough amount of money uh, from from her own savings so that she can ensure her education and go ahead. And this year, my that cousin has made a very good result in her college, um, and this is why I am proud of my mother.
Okay, Nadia, thank
This
you.
is also.
Uh, then who is ready for part 2? Anyone, please unmute yourself. Ahmadi, yeah. Where are you from? Please unmute yourself and try to speak.
Hello everyone, my name is Abdullah Ahmadi. I am from Afghanistan
Okay.
and I'm living in Kabul, capital of Afghanistan. And nice to contact with you and connect with you. And today is my first time to connect with you. I am
Can you speak a bit louder
actually
and
not
would you like to share your ideas on today's topic? Are you ready for it?
sorry, I am not ready yet
Okay,
today.
in this case, please, Amadi, be our listener, stay with us and try your level best to join with us one Friday. And before Friday, I share this topic. You have enough time to take your preparation on the topic. So you are welcome for the next class. Our next class will be on
Okay.
Monday.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Okay, you are welcome. Okay, Sifat. Now you have to speak on part 3. Go ahead, please.
Okay, sir.
The question is
Part
yeah.
This question: when would parents feel proud of their children? Well, most of the time it depends on the parents that what they want from their children. But every parents want their children to be a good human, a good person. If a parent's child becomes a good person in future, has and builds good habits, then the parents will feel proud on them. Will feel proud of them. They sometimes different parents expect different things from their children. Some parents expect them to have a good occupation in the future. Some parents want their children to be a good person, and there are many more. So if children live up to the expectation of their parents, then the parents feel proud of their children. The next question: should parents reward children? Why and how? Well, yes, parents should reward their children, but but there's a catch, because if they tell their children to do something good, like helping someone, do some good things, help your friend or relatives, then if they give them in gift like toy, chocolates, and the other things, then the children will be encouraged to help someone or do good deeds. And like this, it will become a habit one day. So when they grow up, it will become a habit, and they will be doing this every time. They will help people or help their friends and be a good person on their own. It will help them improve their character. So yes, parents should reward their children. Is it good to reward children too often? No, it is not good to reward children too often, because if parents reward their children too often, they will not understand the value of it. They will think that I'm getting a reward often, so why do I need to work hard? So yeah, parents should reward their children, but it should be limited. On what occasions would adults be proud of themselves? Well, I don't think pride is a good thing, because pride does pride doesn't do good to anyone. But adults should be proud of themselves when, if their children become successful, and they become a good person, they do something good, and and people respect them. So yeah, adults should be proud of themselves then. So that's all.
Okay, Sifat, thank you for your space. Now Sigma will speak.
Okay, sir. Let's talk about part 3. The first question is, when would parents feel proud of their children? I think parents would feel proud of their children if their children would make a brilliant result, uh, and do something better for themselves and their country. The second question is, would parents reward children? Why and how? I think parents should reward children because it is human nature to uh, it is human nature uh, to take gifts from someone, and parents should reward children by giving them different kinds of study elements like storybooks, novels, chocolates, etc. Is it good to reward children too often? Why? I think it is good to reward children too often because if if parents or someone of their family reward children, they will be more motivated about it, and they will be inspired to be a good person. The last question is, what occasions would adults be proud of themselves? I think adults would be proud of themselves in their results, they are in the or in the day when they were born, or they will do some very good day, or their convocation day, etc. That's all, sir.
Okay. Najia, now you have to speak on Sigma. You have to take your preparation properly, because in part 3 you haven't done very well, because your fluency is not better in this part. Okay, so be careful about it
Okay,
and
sir.
take your preparation properly in all the parts. Okay,
Ah,
Najia, are you
okay,
ready for
sir.
part 3?
Yes, sir, I am. The
Okay.
first question is, when would parents feel proud of their children? As I think parents should feel proud of their children when they make good results in their exams, or do any good works which is helpful for other persons or for the society. The second question is, should parents reward children? Why and how? Yes, of course. Parents should reward their children if they do works, if they do good works. Um, if parents reward their children, children will get inspiration to do good works, or works that their persons want from them. They can give the children books, toys, their favorite things, which they want. The third question is it good to reward children too often? Why? No, I don't think that it is good to reward children too often, because if children are rewarded very often, they will lose their inspiration to do good things. They will think that they are getting gift at a little work, so they don't need to do any big things or make hard work. So I don't think that it is good to reward children too often. The last question is, on what occasions adults be proud of themselves? Adults would be proud of themselves if they do any very good work for the society or the country. And that I think most important is if they are able to make their youngers a good person or a good citizen of the country. That's all, sir.
Yeah. Okay, Najia, thank you for your space. Okay, dear participants, thank you for joining with me. You must take your preparation properly and try your level best to speak in front of the mirror. Try to do this practice. This practice will help you to improve yourself, to improve your fluency, and also to increase your confidence. Okay, you must stand before the mirror, look at your eyes, and try to talk with yourself depending on the topic. Then you'll be able to improve your fluency. But today, I should say that you have done very well. If I compare your species in your previous species with your previous species, then I should say that you have done very well today. Keep it up. Take your preparation properly, so that you can speak more fluently in the days ahead. Okay. So thank you. This is the end of our today's class. Our next class will be on coming Friday at the same time. Good night.
Just Assalamu alaikum.